So earlier today I made a video um, about me organizing my room. Uh, it's pretty much done. I still have a little bit left to do, but for the most part it's finished. I'm very um, worn out and tired and very much missing my husband. I I wish he was here, you know. Um, it's really hard to go to bed every night, especially right now. This always happens. Every month, my hormones act up. You get PMS, and everything's just so much worse. And I'm breaking out, as you can see. I really miss him. And then cleaning up and putting away his things and going through his stuff. It was hard, and I broke down crying a few times. And now that I look around the room and everything's different, or at least it wasn't how it was, it doesn't look like it did that night. Everything's put away and organized, and it doesn't look like he just fell on the floor or anything. I had to get it cleaned, and it's just looking at it is really, I mean, well, so that's his computer and his desk. And there's the floor, my flip-flops. That box there is just garbage and computer parts and stuff that I need to throw away. I don't know what's in that bag. I forget. And a floor fan. But the tiles need to be pulled up and replaced. But that was his side of the room that he did worked on his computer and his board games and everything. And where I had to put him on the floor to try to do chest compressions. And it was really hard. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. I would do anything to have him back. And for all the stuff that's been going good right now, I would trade it all in a second. In a fucking second. I would trade it. Fuck. Give me the lottery, I would the lottery, and I would give it all away if I could have him back. I would give every penny of it away. Like, you're living in a cardboard box the rest of your life with him. And I'll be like, okay, that's fine. I don't care. I'll live in a ditch under a bridge the rest of my life with him. I don't care. And I feel really bad, and not just because I miss him. I'm always going to miss him, and it's been getting easier, but I'm in a relationship with somebody now, and I like them. I really do. Um, and they're so goofy and sweet and nice. But I know for a fact, I know that if I could trade them for my husband, I would. And it makes me wonder, will it always be that way? Will there come a point where it's like, even though I miss Rob, if I'm with someone, would I be willing to trade them for him again? Right now, I say yes. I say yes. And it makes me feel bad because I really care about him, but Rob right now is still up on a pedestal, and the guy I'm with is just below him, just below. Because there's still things that don't quite match. And I'm not looking for Rob. I'm not looking for him. I'm not going to find him ever. Not in a million, gazillion, but whatever, a Google of years. It's not going to happen. And I know that. It's just, I start to see a lot of things that he does that Rob would do. Um, and it's like, oh, Rob used to do that. Or he used to do this that way, or something. And it would remind me of him. And not once has he, and I would mention it because I mentioned Rob quite a bit, has he ever said, don't mention him anymore. Don't talk about him anymore. I don't want to be compared to him. He hasn't said that. And I hope he never does, because that right there, that's a deal breaker. I hope that I hope I don't make him feel like he's not good enough. I have been asked out a few times by a few different people. I've turned every single one of them down, and he's the only one that I haven't, because I really like him. And he's really sweet and nice and everything. Probably another reason is because he's all the way in California and I'm here in Florida, so it's a safe distance that if things don't work out, I don't feel too close. Maybe. I don't want to think that way. I try not to have any expectations, but it's kind of hard. I'm really trying to learn how to not have any expectations because I had them, and we had plans, and we had goals that we were working towards. And then in just a few minutes, they were all gone. Everything changed, and the goals they're different now. They're different. Um, I'm doing certain things that are still on our to-do list, and I'm doing them by myself. Um, I'm going on this road trip. I need to go on this road trip. I need it. I need to find myself again. I need to find out who I am by myself. I need to know if I'm strong enough, because I don't feel strong enough. And everyone's like, "You're so strong and brave," and no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just doing what I have to do, and I have to keep going, unfortunately. I have to I have to keep going and move forward without him, because there's no other way that I can go, you know? I can't go backwards. And it's not like I can go and get him and bring him with me. It's not like I can change anything. I have to keep going forward, because I promised him I would. I fucking promised him I would keep going without him. That was the dumbest promise I've ever made. Don't ever promise somebody something like that. Especially if you're the kind of person that keeps your promises. You do everything you can not to break a promise. Don't promise something that you're going to regret. I've never regretted a promise more in my entire life. I say that now because I'm not in a really good mood and I've had a bad day, because I think I'm going to be sick. I've had a bad day because I really, really miss him, and I've been putting everything away and everything. And I've been trying to keep a good attitude, but it's kind of hard. And I haven't spoken to uh, Kevin in 2 days. Um, well, that's not entirely true. I spoke with him for like maybe 30 minutes yesterday, um, and I haven't really talked to him at all today. Uh, so I have to I have to get through this by myself. Um, it doesn't help that when I get in these moods, um, I I switch sometimes, which I did when I was at Cool Stuff. I switched, and I blacked out. I wasn't myself. I don't know who was in control, but it wasn't me. And nobody noticed. I don't think. But when I came back, I was kind of like disoriented a little bit. I'm like, holy shit. And then apparently I agreed to go to a concert with one of my friends, one of my guy friends. So, Yeah, and I don't think I've mentioned this in my channel before, but I have DID, dissociative identity disorder, and usually people don't know because if I switch, um, I'm in the back. I'm conscious. I'm there, but it isn't me, and I can, somewhat kind of control the situation just a tiny little bit, but not really. It's like an agreed upon kind of thing. Please don't do this, and they won't do it. Or can we do this and they'll do that or whatever. Um, but this time, I'd completely blacked out. I don't even remember when it happened. Um, I just wasn't there, and I agreed to go to a concert with one of my guy friends. And I was like, um, I come back, and he was talking to me about it, and I'm like, wait, what are we doing on a Saturday? He's like, we're going to the concert. We were just talking about it. Um, I'm like, we as in who exactly? And he's like, you just said you wanted to go to the concert in Orlando at SeaWorld. I'm like, of course, yes, I completely, I don't know. I had a brain fart. Sorry, I had a brain fart. I say this because none of my friends know. One, maybe two, know. My mother knows, but she doesn't. My mother's very religious. She believes in ghosts and spirits. She thinks it's a spirit fucking inhabiting my goddamn body. It's a mental disorder. um, but yeah. Uh, I'm assuming because I'm not sure who it was that agreed to do this, but I think it could have been Sarah, and because Sarah's all about just doing whatever the fuck she wants. And anyway, I am now going to a concert. I don't even know who we're gonna go and see. Was it Jukebox or something? I don't know. But I've been switching a lot lately on camera. I make most of my videos on Facebook, and I've switched a few times on camera, but I don't think anyone's noticed. I'm I don't think. Uh, wow, this wasn't supposed to be talking about this subject. I didn't want to talk about this subject, but here I am talking about this subject. Um, I might as well continue or talk about something else. I don't even know. But earlier, I had mentioned that I went to the doctor. I don't know why I'm so sick all of a sudden. I think I'm having a panic attack or something. I don't know. I know, I feel like it. I'm trying to calm down. I went to the doctor last week or the week before or something. I don't quite remember now. It was a week ago. Was it a week? Yes, it was. It was Wednesday. Um, and apparently the lab results that I got back, because I do it every year now, were much better. Everything else had improved all like a lot. I was pre-diabetic. I'm no longer pre-diabetic. I'm normal. My blood pressure's low. My sugars are low. Everything is perfect except for the fact that I have really high cholesterol to the point that, I mean, it's really bad. So now I have to bring down my cholesterol and hope that I don't gain any weight. Like, I don't want to gain any more weight. So I haven't done the greatest since changing my diet, but I'm trying. It's kind of hard uh, when you don't really have money to eat properly or eat, period. I would much rather save my money for things in the future than buy food. I would rather go hungry, to be perfectly honest, because I don't want to eat. I don't want to gain any more weight. Um, I'm not anorexic. I mean, you can look at me. I'm not fucking anorexic. It's not gonna happen. I like food way too much. Um, I just need to, I just want to save money for more important things. And as long as I have something small to eat, I'm fine. I don't care. And I don't have to have anything really good. I just have to have it healthy. So I'll eat anything as long as it's, healthy. Um, I had tilapia today with lemon rice and hummus and a little, like, tiny little bit of bread, and then 2 bowls of beans and I think pork or something, and some chicken wings. That was my entire thing all day. 3 meals. Yeah. So I'm like getting really cold now. I don't know what else to talk about. I might as well stop the video here. Uh, but yeah, that was what my doctor said. I might make a video on my DID. I made one a year or so ago about my depression, but I didn't talk about my DID because it's a very uncomfortable topic, and nobody I know really, except for just a few people, actually know I have it because it's embarrassing. I mean, how many people do you know have fucking multiple personalities and then they just think you're crazy? I know I'm crazy. I'm fucking insane. I don't want anyone else to think that. I already think it about myself as it is. The fact that, oh God, all the fucking shit that I've gone through. It's not a fucking pity party either. I don't feel sorry for myself. It's just, I already think I'm insane and I'm crazy. And I know me. I live with me every goddamn day, okay? And it's hard for me to accept it. How am I supposed to have somebody else accept it? Rob accepted it, and he tried to control it. He tried to help me suppress it as much as possible. Kevin knows, and he's the opposite. He doesn't think it should be something to be ashamed of or suppress or anything. And it's weird. It's like, why would you want anyone to know that? I mean, I had to tell him. I would tell anyone that I'm in a relationship with the things that they really have to know, and that's one of them. I have PTSD, I suffer with depression and anxiety, and I have multiple personality disorder, or dissociative identity disorder is what it's called now. So it's like, if you can't handle that, that's cool. And the few friends that I have online that I tell, they're fine. And it's okay because they're online, and it's not like I really know them, you know? Um, so I don't really worry. It's the people that I see every day that are my friends that I worry about, because they already look at me with pity because of Rob. I don't need them to be scared of me at the same time, you know? Oh, it's a lot of people think, oh, somebody with multiple personalities. Is it like schizophrenia? No, it's completely different. I don't hear voices like audibly. I don't hallucinate things. It's, I have other people inside me, is the only way I can explain it. And they each have their own portion in place within me that they, yeah, and I keep them sectioned off as best I can. And then they come out, they surface. I only have 3 others. I guess you could call it there. I have 4 others, but I don't really count the other one because she only came out twice and I've never seen her again. So I don't really talk about that one. But I only have really 3 others. And if there are any more, I don't know about them. There's Sarah, Michael, and the man. That's what he calls himself. He's called the man. He's just mean and violent, racist, just a horrible person all around. And then Sarah is this open, very like no boundaries type woman who just do whatever as long as it feels good. She just doesn't care. Um, and then Michael is this little boy who is really shy and vulnerable and is doesn't really like people, and he'll come out and he'll be with me, but he won't take over very often unless he thinks he can trust the people around him. So the only person that has seen him is Rob, and now Kevin has seen him too. So I don't know if it was curiosity or what, but yeah, usually, like, he hasn't even come out around my mom. I don't think he really likes my mom. I know he doesn't like my dad. He's never come out around anyone else except for Rob and now Kevin. Um, Sarah comes out whenever she thinks there's going to be some fun. She thinks that she's going to have some fun with people, then she'll come out and that's when the drinking starts, and that's when, like, because I don't like to drink. I get really sick. I get drunk really fast, um, and I get really sick, and I just feel miserable. But she's all for, like, oh, let's have drinks, let's smoke, let's do whatever. It's so much fun. And I'm the one that has to put up with the fucking headaches and the coughing. Like, my throat, like, okay, Sunday, went to a party and I had lots of fun. But, oh God, I'm getting sick again. Okay, so I had lots of fun at the party and there was drinks. She drank so much vodka. Oh my God. So much. She drank so much. Um, she was pretty much in control, and I was kind of like in the background going, could we please just, we could have just as much fun hanging out and chatting. And when I was able to get control, I was drinking water and soda, you know, to try to keep myself hydrated. But I was having fun. But she mostly kind of took over. She was flirting with everybody. I mean, like everybody she was flirting with. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. And then, fuck, she was even flirting with my friend Jessica, and I had already asked Jessica out, and she was like, "No, I don't date girls." But Sarah doesn't care. Fuck, Sarah's like, "Damn, girl, you look really good," or something like that. I don't know. I know that's what she said. Oh my God, that is so embarrassing. Um, but yeah, she was hitting on Jessica really bad, on everyone else. I don't think anyone noticed, or just everyone kind of blamed it on the alcohol. I'm hoping. Um, yeah. So, and the man hasn't come out in like a week or so, so I'm not worried. But usually I'm the one in control, and I don't have to really worry about stuff like that. Um, I do everyday tasks. I'm every day. This is me. This is my body. I share it, but this is my body. Nobody else's. Um, yeah, this is not the topic that's on the title of this video. I did not intend to have this conversation, but you know what? Whatever. I think I'm gonna end it here though. Let me see what is going on here. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here because it's getting late. I still have lots of work to do. Um, with just art that I have to get done and projects, and then I have to still do my workout, which I haven't done. That's another thing. Like, I've been working out a lot. Like, I went on a, a bike ride yesterday, but I didn't go on a bike ride today. So I have to do exercise, and I just have shit to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my shit done, go to bed, and I'm really missing not talking to Kevin. But you know what? I'm not gonna call him. He can call me. If he wants to talk to me, he can call me. I'm not going to make any phone calls for the rest of the week. Let's see if I can handle that shit. Usually I'm very much like, if I like you, I want to talk with you and spend time with you. But you know what? Ugh, whatever, whatever, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I don't know if anyone's been watching. I haven't been paying attention. But if anyone is watching or has been watching, thank you for listening to my ramblings. I'm going to bed. I will see you all later. I love you guys. Good night.